Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin to meet in Saudi Arabia before the end of February 2025. If you think about it, there are only 11 days before the end of this month. And also, the meeting in Saudi Arabia is only happening this week. That leaves me guessing that Trump and Vladimir Putin will meet at some point this week. The negotiations regarding ending the conflict in Ukraine would kick off in Saudi Arabia tomorrow, the 18th of February 2025. The Russian delegates and the high-ranking United States officials are already in Saudi Arabia. They will meet privately tomorrow in what they called a high-level diplomatic meeting. Both the United States Foreign Secretary and the Russian Foreign Minister would be present in that negotiation table. Big deal. It is a big deal. Just Russia and the United States. No third parties. No European representatives. No Ukrainian representative. Job done. Just the United States and Russia in that round table tomorrow. Europe is blindfolded. So is Ukraine. They don't know what is going on. And they have no clue about the ongoing negotiations. This annoys the European leaders badly. In fact, they are scared because they've been left in the dark. This is the reason why Emmanuel Macron called an urgent emergency meeting in Paris today amongst the top guns of Europe so that they can discuss how to tackle Donald Trump, diplomatic strategy. Whatever they mean by that. To be honest with you, I think it is just a way of them trying to brush off the shame of not being allowed or not being included in the Saudi Arabian meeting, especially in regard to the conflict in Ukraine. Mark Rubio said Ukraine and the EU would be invited once both Russia and the United States have decided or drafted an agreement. Then they will invite them to come and have a look at what has been agreed. Funny thing happened today. Zelensky had arrived in United Arab Emirates. He arrived there today apparently to discuss the release of the Ukrainian prisoner. Why today? Why not any other day? Why not any other week? Why not any other month? It is very strange. For me, I find it really strange. Why not any other day? Why not any other week? Why this week where the high diplomatic discussions is going on in Saudi Arabia? I heard some unconfirmed report, rumors that Zelensky was going there to wait for instructions, to wait for the outcome of the negotiations between the United States and Russia, and also to be given instructions on what needs to be done next. Like I said, those were speculations. There's no confirmation of that. I also heard that Zelensky is probably in UAE to protect his own interest, to make sure they will not seize his money, his billions, and his wealth in that region when the war is over. Now, these two above speculations I just giving you is not confirmed. I don't know how true any one of those twos are. One says Zelensky is there because he has to wait for instructions from the United States and Russia once they've decided a deal. The other one is saying they suspect Zelensky is in UAE to protect his own interest, to make sure they will not seize his money and his wealth after this war is over, especially now that they are about to kick off negotiation. But what I can confirm to you is this. Zelensky had arrived in UAE today, the 17th of February 2025. I truly hope they can find some positive outcome throughout this week when they start that negotiation, because this war needs to stop. We've had enough. Everybody is tired. The madness of this war needs to stop, and that is the honest truth. Now, while all of this is going on in Saudi Arabia, something interesting is happening in Ukraine. The former president of Ukraine, Poroshenko, had announced all of a sudden that Ukraine will be holding election before the end of this year, October 2025. Don't forget that Zelensky had sanctioned this man badly because there are only a handful of people in Ukraine that can challenge him to power. And Zelensky had done everything to tie their hand. He sanctioned Poroshenko. And I think the guy is not even in Ukraine right now because he's scared of his life and is scared of being arrested and persecuted by Zelensky. And it looked like everything is making sense. Why Zelensky decided to travel to UAE to look after his money, because he knows it is time to go. This war is about to come to an end, especially now that negotiations are about to start. And this is why Zelensky has been really careful. This is why he's been so afraid to even to push the brake to stop this war. But it is what it is. The war is going to stop, and everybody is now fighting for their own interest. So perhaps, maybe that's the reason why Zelensky is in UAE to go protect his billions. Maybe. I mean, like I said, those are speculations. Some are saying he's there just to await instructions on what to do next. But either way you look at it, Zelensky would not be involved in any level of that negotiation until Russia and the United States had drafted a deal. What do you guys think? Europe is fuming. At the moment, as I'm talking to you, I believe the European leaders are having their own little meeting somewhere. Let me know what you guys think in this short, brief one. I'll see you guys later. There's something interesting coming later. I'll catch you guys later. All right, bye-bye.